He's changing our world. He said the last mile is going to be so hard. I'm not sure it can be done.
Welcome to Dream Richer. What industry do you believe will boom in the next 5 years? We all know about predictions that crypto will rule the world, gaming sector will increase by another $1 billion, and feds will keep printing money to keep raising inflation and the chances of another collapse like the 1900s. According to Cathie Wood, however, we are bound to see the greatest rise in autonomous vehicles. As she argues, Elon Musk is always 1 or 2 years ahead in terms of the development of cutting-edge technology. We have already seen this with his Neuralink technology, which could eventually be used to augment humans, potentially enabling people to store and replay their memories like watching videos on computers. Such remarks, however, have never fallen short of strong criticism. For example, people believe that autonomous vehicles and the Neuralink chips could both be hacked for malicious intentions, and hackers could involuntarily turn users into so-called killing machines. However, as Cathie Wood argues, we are bound to see the rise of autonomous vehicles within the next 5 years. Based on this, we will see Tesla stock rocket to at least $3,000. As of today, Tesla stock stands at $734 and has seen a sharp decline in valuation, just like the rest of the stock market over the past month. If you find the video helpful, then don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it.
And we have sparred over the years. I love Tesla. I've never loved the valuation of Tesla. And you have loved Tesla and the valuation of Tesla. And you've liked the valuation even at much higher levels. And I have always thought, as you know, that that's crazy. And you have been right. So here we are. You still believe that this is a company, that the valuation long-term is $3,000. That's your price target.
That's our base case.
That's your base case.
Yeah, that's not even our bull case. But let's just stick with the base case from $700.
3,000 by when?
5 years. Always 5 years.
Always 5 years.
So actually, in the last 3 months, we have increased our projection for autonomous taxi networks. Now, in the $3,000 base case, we assign a 50% probability to autonomous. So it's a really hard problem. But if anyone is going to solve it, our confidence that Tesla is that company has gone up dramatically. Elon, if you really look at what he's doing at SpaceX and at Tesla, he's changing our world. Right?
You're not going to get me to disagree with that. I think it's simply about the valuation and how investors should think about these numbers.
He was the first person when we were talking about autonomous taxi networks, he said the last mile is going to be so hard. I'm not sure it can be done. This was about 5 years ago, maybe longer. The resources that he's putting into this program and the talent that he's attracting and the advancements that he's making and that are possible now that artificial intelligence training costs are dropping by 68% per year, we think the probability of autonomous is going up.
Self-driving vehicles are steadily becoming a reality despite the many hurdles still to be overcome, and they could change our world in some unexpected ways. Driverless vehicles should be a very calm and serene way of getting from A to B, but not every human driver around it will be behaving in that way. It should be able to cope with human drivers speeding or breaking the rules of the road, and that's not the only challenge. There's regulation, rethinking the highway code, public perception, improving the infrastructure of our streets, towns, cities, and the big question of ultimate liability for road accidents. The whole insurance industry is looking into how they're going to deal with that change, from a person being responsible and in charge to the vehicle doing that. Based on autonomous vehicle predictions, they are projected to be safe and reliable by 2025, and may be commercially available in many areas by 2030.
I think this is going to happen in the next few years. He is always a year or 2 or 3 too early. We adjust for that in our forecasts. We believed that Tesla had 4 barriers to entry, and all but 1 have increased in the last few years. So they have the artificial intelligence chip, They have the best battery technology, costs lower and will be lower for the next 3 to 5 years. They have the most data to do the training and find corner cases. And then the last one, which I would have thought they would have lost already, is over-the-air software updates. I haven't had to take my Model 3 in since 2018. They have the best cars on the road. If you had asked me last year, I would have told you that the autonomous taxi network opportunity in the year 2030 would be a $6 to $7 trillion revenue opportunity. We have in the last year raised that to 10 to 12 trillion. And it is because before we had been modeling as though the costs would drop to where they should, given competition, which is 25 cents per mile. Right now, it costs us 70 cents per mile to drive our own cars. We are learning, and it's through Uber and ride-sharing services, that convenience matters a lot and not having to drive matters a lot. And so our price for the robo-taxi service has gone up from 25. I think we're up to, it's either 50 or $1.
It's clear from Cathie Wood's explanation that Tesla is worth having an eye on. Based on her investment strategy, all investments should be valued based on their projection over 5 years. Even though price forecasts for Tesla Inc. have a median target of $1,125 with a high estimate of $1,620, which is only a 53% increase. However, as Cathie argues, the base estimate for Tesla should be valued at $3,000 due to the cutting-edge technology of autonomous vehicles, which she believes will be led by Tesla. Besides autonomous vehicles, there are many more things that Tesla has planned for future years, which are likely to see its valuation skyrocket. Some of these plans include 1. Dojo AI. This will be Tesla's artificial intelligence supercomputer designed as a deep neural net that would continuously train and improve the company's FSD software on its own. And 2. Tesla Bot. Musk said the most important product development undertaken by his team this year will not be one of the many vehicles he's unveiled on stage, but has thus far failed to build. Instead, it is the humanoid robot Optimus, a change in priorities that came as a surprise to many. How do you think Tesla will perform this year and in future 5 years, as Cathie Wood puts it? To learn more about the latest crypto news, watch these videos here.